Nyt on kahvit taas kaadettu ja se on Blade Runner. Mihis me jäätiin? Tai mihis mä jäin? Ai niin, täällä oli tää turbaanimies ja...
Don't miss anything.
Ja Donits.
There ain't nothing left, detective.
Donitsihan se siellä. Ja sitten. Hei. Olisikohan tuolla jotain? Luulis nyt. Täällä oli se joku ukkoni. Noniin.
What you want? I'm busy.
Listen to me.
Busy. You not delivery man. You go away. Distraction all day long. Never stop. Loud noises on the street. Beep beep boom 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 boom. Always make me drop eyes.
That'd be dermo design burning to the ground.
Oh? What of Marathi?
He didn't make it.
You leave now, okay? Very busy. Must work.
You mentioned twins.
Yes. Luther and Lance. Siamese twins. Live above Marathi.
They're genetic designers?
Were. Till last month. Got the boot. Shit can.
From who?
Big boss. Who else? You go ask them. I waste no more time. You think I nose around everybody's business, huh?
Maraji's some kind of DNA designer?
Yeah. Subcontractor like me. He funny though. Like old movies. Maraji master chef. Twins go crazy when he cooks.
Marcus Eisendaler is dead. You might consider knocking off work early.
What next is six want with me, huh? I just do eyes. Busy. Must make deadline. Yeah.
What about this Lance? What kind of guy is he?
Why, he like Luther, only different. Don't know which.
That's so?
One long hair, talk a lot. Always make deal. Other more quiet, work much harder.
What kind of deals?
Sell this, sell that, no matter what weather. Like salesman. Very hard to take, no trust, no way.
Did Lance sell something to Runsiter?
Who? Never heard of Runsiter. No time for charades. Sound like this, sound like that, look like this.
Sorry to bother you.
No olipa paljon asiaa, mutta mä arvasin, että sillä on...
Hey, pal.
What's shaking, baby? Haven't I seen you around these parts before?
Could be. I get around.
You ever get down to Nightclub Row, you ought to check out my act. I'm just warming up the room, but it's better than a kick in the pants, you dig?
What kind of stuff do you do?
What kind of... You kidding, baby? I do it all! I am the direct extension of Frankie, Sammy D, and Dino Martini.
Who?
Man, you really must be dozing in Squaresville if you're asking who the voice is. You know, old Blue Eyes. The chairman of the board? Sinatra, man.
The guy's been dead for 20 years.
Well, you're gonna remember the name Gordo Frizz just like old Blue Eyes. I ain't on the Marquis of Early's just yet, but it's coming, I promise you.
Hirveesti oli silläkin asiaa. Ja jos nyt päästään jonnekin muualle. Jaa, mihin tässä olisi järkevintä mennä varmaan? Kyttäasemalle. Mä oon taas ihan pihalla.
You keeping busy, pal?
Nah, the place has been pretty quiet the last couple of days.
Ai niin, ei tää tietenkään oo täällä. Tän tuli tää...
You look right at home in there, Izzo.
I've been in much tighter spots than this, McCoy.
I'll bet, but this is only the beginning. You ready to supply me some answers?
I wish I had something to say.
I know your hands are dirty, Izo.
Everybody in this world is trying to better himself, no matter what the terms are. If that counts as dirty, so be it.
The terms of your conviction won't be too clean.
I'll be through with this place long before you, McCoy.
Yeah, I'm sure you've been saving up for a rainy day, selling all those illegal weapons.
One never knows when fate will conspire. You must be prepared.
You're a real trooper, Izo.
Ai niin tää oli tää katanamies vissiin, mutta miten se näyttää joltain irlantilaiselta?
You look right at home in there, Izo.
Joo, kiitos.
You keeping busy, pal?
Please leave me alone.
No miksi et sä sitä skippaa? No niin. Ja eihän täällä ollut...
Mainframe
Ai
and
niin.
shooting range.
Täällä oli tämä. Tämä. Mutta ei meillä ole mitään uutta.
Uploading personal clue database. Downloading.
Nyt pitää vähän tästä kyllä. Terävöittää muistia. Mitäs tässä nyt oli? Ei.
It was something you didn't see too often. A precise, shaped explosion fashioned for minimum collateral damage. The son of a bitch was a pro. Someone with real munitions expertise. And that expertise could only come with extensive, on-the-job, off-world training.
No. Tall man with dreadlocks. The bomber. And another with beard. Piercing eyes. The DNA information.
Of course I hear you. You think I'm deaf? Of course. Of course.
The earring was shaped like an insect. I didn't know much about jewelry, but it...
Describe them for me again.
There was that Rastafarian fellow, and one of our ex-members showed up.
Hiljaa. Käydään. Selviäisiköhän asiat, jos vähän käy lepäämässä.
I was angry with my friend. I told my wrath. My wrath did end. I was angry with my foe. I told my wrath. My wrath did grow.
Crank calls were a dime a dozen in this city, and I'd had my share. Still, this guy sounded more like an English teacher than the average scumbag. If I'd been more awake, the message might have spooked me. Erase and reset.
Täällä kylpyhuoneella on joku funktio. Ei selvästikään.
Portrait of the sleep deprived. No messages. I'm in.
Violent street crime in the city rose again last year by a whopping 26%, according to the latest figures from the Department of Justice. Governor Colville...
Jotenkin kuulosti tutulta.
Your floor number, please.
Ai niin, siellä on. Hyvä ihmisiä, joille jutella siellä jossain torilla. Menemme sinne. No yritäs nyt. Ai niin, täällä oli siinä yhdessä kuvassa se. En vissiin käynyt vielä juttelee täällä, tietääkö se mitään?
Pour me one. Just one, but...
Ryyppäämiseksi sekin meni.
Thanks for your time. Thanks for your time.
Eikö täällä kukaan tiedä mitään? Mitä tässä nyt vielä pitäisi tehdä? Tääkin on lukossa ja...
Locked.
Yes. Sitten on se yksi ötökkämummeli siellä.
You hear anything yet about that
No, sir, if you come.
Thanks for your
Jaha. Alkaa loppua vaihtoehdot kesken kohta kyllä. Hetkinen. No niin, mitäs sitten? Ei hyötyä, ei. Tuolta me lähettiin.
Messy up there, isn't it? I may have more questions for... Yes, sir.
Mitä? Mitä se sanoisi äsken? Toikin vielä haisee tossa.
Nothing.
Mitä mä nyt missaan? Tietysti sille pomolle pitäisi taas jutella, mutta kun se ei ollut siellä. Perkele.
Ground floor.
No niin.
Sorry to bother you.
We'll get back out.
Yeah.
Everybody's got a job, kid.
Oi, mitä helvettiä. Kävinhän mä sieltä turbaani ukon sieltä ympäristöstä kaikki läpi.
Roof.
Tää. No niin. Täällä ja... Mitä? Ei. Pääseeköhän tonne eteenpäin? Siinä oli se yksi ukko. Tuolla ei varmaan tee mitään. Käydään nyt. Varmuuden vuoksi. Joo, ei täällä ole yhtään mitään.
I've gotten all...
Hello, Luther. Hello, Lance. You have no new messages and one saved voice-only message. Would you like to hear the saved message again?
Kyllä.
Absolutely.
Hello, it's J.F. Sebastian. I hope you guys are all right. I tried to talk to Dr. Terrell about your reemployment, but I haven't been able to get through to him yet. He's kinda angry, and you know what a cool customer he is. I don't know what happened between you guys, but I'm still trying. If you want to get together, I'm still at the Bradbury. I'll be here all night.
Message saved automatically. To delete, please state your deletion security number.
Not right now. Thanks.
The pleasure's all ours and Sino Bell.
Mä muistan, että mä olisin kuunnellut. Jääköhän toi päälle, jos mä lähden näin? No en mä nyt enää jaksa tonne ylös juosta, mutta ehkä se selvii joskus.
Locked. No way.
Not good time now. Come back later.
What's
Sebastian? He do what always do. Nervous system. Very important to Dr. Terrell.
Where do I find him?
He had old building down the alley. Bradbury Hotel, I think. You walk down the alley, you find it.
Sorry to bother you.
No niin, siinä se oli, mikä missattiin. Täällä ei ole muuta kuin tää. Mihin täällä pääsee? Tonne ja tonne. Mennään tonne ensin. Hassua, tääkin näyttää tosi tutulta, että mä oon näinkin pitkälle joskus pelannut. Mä en vaan muista mitään.
I'm at your service.
It was some kind of freakish toy, half mechanical, half organic. Rep technology for sure, but no one was going to give me any retirement bonus for it.
Tääkö se on se hotelli? Mitä helvettiä? Taas tollanen.
It wasn't a rep and it wasn't human, and it still gave me the willies. I couldn't tell who was winning and I didn't much care. Chess was a little slow for me. I didn't have time to stop for synthetic eggs. I remember tasting a real one back when I was a kid. It was like liquid sunshine. Damn tasty.
Hitto. Tässä on jotain muuta.
More useless junk.
No, täällä mukaan pysty mitään tekemään. Ei näköjään. Sitten tänne. Selvä. Hirveästi pääsee eri suuntiin. Nyt tulee sellainen olo, että tehdään uusi tallennus. Moi 3. Hei, siellä meni se rasta. Juokse. Menikö mä nyt väärin? Taisin mennä. Ei. What? Ah.
Enough!
Oh, you think he found us, man?
One of the design subcons must have talked. Unstable personalities, to say the least.
Told you we should have blown up the old block.
It would have created problems down the line.
We got problem now, man.
This one? He's not a problem. He's an opportunity. You're weak, my friend. I expected so much more from you.
I'm thinking our brother not hearing too good.
Oh, he hears us. Isn't that right, McCoy?
You ready to give up fruitless nightmare, man? Come back to family?
He doesn't have a choice. He never did.
Let me kill him, man.
No.
We got no time to be patient. The gal, she's sick. She not gonna get no better.
That's where you're wrong, Sadiq. She will live.
Maybe. But this one, he got it coming bad.
Believe me, he's the least of our problems.
You're talking crazy. The hunter be dangerous.
A fool sees not the same tree a wise man sees.
I'm no fool, man.
You must have a little faith, my friend. Without contraries is no progression.
How can you trust any of their kind?
We have been manipulated by them, correct? Now they're going to see exactly what lies on the other side of the horizon.
Catch me if you can!
How long have I been here, Lucy?
How do you know my name?
I saw your things at
Hey.
Rossiter's. Did you feel bad when they killed those animals?
They were so pretty and sweet. I hoped Father wouldn't do it. But Mr. Runsiter deserved retribution. That's what Father said.
Why?
'Cause he treated me bad. Like I belonged to him.
I'm sorry.
Are you really the hunter? Like Father says?
It's my job.
Why? What do you have against us?
Nothing. It's just the law.
Would you hurt me?
I promise you I won't.
Father will be back soon.
Ja toiko oli 14. Mutta hei, tuttu ääni sillä. Mä muistan katoin silloin näitä ääninäyttelijöitä, niin se oli tuossa NCISissä se gootti muija tai joku sellainen. Tees tässä nyt. Ei näin. Miten tästä nyt päästään niinku... Hello. Ei. Ahaa. Mihin me ollaan menossa? Varmaan jotain, millä me saadaan toi. No niin. Mikä tossa on?
It felt and smelled like real cheese. Dairy products were choice contraband, scarce and mucho expensive. Selling them was a Class A felony.
Juuston myyminen. Rikos.
Strange.
No mikä toi oli?
Hysteria Hall was an arcade down near Nightclub Row. Nothing else there. Nothing.
Niin 2019 ja juusto on loppu. Ja me päästään tästä. Onko täällä vielä jotain? Tonne päästään ja tonne. Nyt me ollaan täällä. Ehkä mä kurkkaan vielä tänne.
You let him in my room?
They had a warrant, mister. What was I supposed to do?
They took my pictures.
Excuse me, fellas.
Who the hell are you?
McCoy, LPD.
LPD, huh? Maybe you guys can return something to me.
How do you know we got it?
One of your own. Invaded my property. Bad haircut. Stupid coat. The other guy.
What other guy?
Go play dumb.
What about him?
Nothing. I just thought you were gonna arrest me, that's all.
I don't care about your little run-in with the manager, okay? I'm looking for a couple of replicants.
Can't help you there, friend.
Maybe the clerk can tell me who was renting that room back there. Why were you hassling him?
You let these creeps in my room. I'm a very private person.
What do they got against you?
Nothing, friend. I ain't done nothing.
We're all innocents, aren't we?
Damn straight. And I don't like people asking questions either.
Just help me out here a little more. You seen a big Rasta guy around here? Or a guy with a beard and dark eyes?
A Rasta? What's that?
He's got dreadlocks. Talks with an accent.
Oh. No, I ain't seen no one like that. Look, my mother's waiting for me. You stick around. Maybe the manager will come back.
Tähän sillä replikointilla tarkoitetaan. Kai se on joku niinku ihmiskopio tai joku tällainen. En oo perehtynyt, mutta kyllä ne on liskomiehiä, joo. Liskoja, reptiliaaneja.
The car looked a lot like the one I'd been tracking. The driver had been smart enough to pull the license plate, but the vehicle identification number was still there. If I ran it through the mainframe back at the station, I could ID the owner. The wrapper was from a vendor I knew. Best licking dogs in the 4th sector. That wasn't saying a whole lot, but with an arcade next door and a dozen nightclubs down the street, Mia and Murray's stand saw more action in a night than my spinster aunt saw all last century.
Oliko muuta? Ei tossa ainakaan. No niin, mitäs täällä on? Nohan nyt ollaan taas täällä. Mitäs tuolla on? Juokse! Ahaa. Eikä täällä ole mitään uutta. Ei. En mä sinne halunnut. Sitten mennään tänne. Nyt sulla on varmaan jotain uutta kerrottavaa mulle.
Locked.
Ei nyt sekoilla enempää. Lähdetään sinne stationille. Oi, nyt täällä on jotain hirveästi uusia paikkoja, mutta ne varmaan liittyy toisiinsa. Noi on uusia, noissa pystyy juokseen noiden välillä. Luulisin.
Uploading personal.
The mainframe confirmed what I'd already guessed. The car from Chinatown was the same vehicle that had smacked the hydrant at Runsitter's. The car was registered to a Blake Williams. Problem was, there was no Blake Williams. Something about the name was familiar, but I couldn't place it. I was back to square one. The only lead I had left was that Williams had bought the vehicle from a used car lot in the 4th sector.
Noniin.
Moon bus.
Yes. CSI.
That guy sure gets around. Give me a hard copy of that. That can't be me. Give me a hard copy of that.
Ne tehnyt kopion musta. Onks tossa jotain? Kauhean erottuva, mutta ei se vissiin ollut mitään. Mites nää? Tää on monot. Kyllä mä tiedän, että näkyy siinä ihan ekassa kuvassa silloin ensimmäisessä jaksossa. Ei kai tossa ukossa muuta ihmeellistä ole. Sitten täällä on tää meidän Rastaman.
Give me a hard copy of that.
Joo, eikä tässä on muuta ollut. niin.
It was the trickster. He said Pat doesn't have a mink coat. She's got a good Republican cloth coat. That's all.
You're wrong, sweetie. It was Herbert Hoover.
I'm sorry, but I was there.
Well, if anything, you were all of 3 years old back then.
I still remember it, like it was...
You guys still battling it out?
That's what keeps a marriage alive and kicking, Ray. What can we do you for?
The works.
Coming right up. You know anything about politics, Ray? Famous quotes, things like that?
I try not to.
How about the checker speech?
Never heard of it.
Hoover's checker speech.
Nixon's checker speech.
You're forgetting a lot your old age.
Right behind you, lady.
You seen a girl around here, about 14, with pink hair? Maybe in the arcade.
I was 14 with pink hair once. A long time ago.
Don't think he means you.
Of course not. Not now. We work outside Hysteria Hall, don't we? Well, we must see 20, 30 girls a day with pink hair.
And every other color in the rainbow.
You know where I could score some cheese? Like this stuff?
Boy, don't flash that around here.
He's the police, sweetie.
Besides, the kids today just as soon twist a knife in your backside as to ask Virginian for the tram home. Show that cheese around here, you become a marked man.
Who sells it?
No, we aren't asking for any trouble, Ray.
I'm not working bunco, I just want some information.
That nutty broad who runs Kingston Kitchen. She's always bragging about her special ingredient.
Stew she makes. It always did taste a little gamey.
And she charges an arm and leg for it, too.
I found this wrapper.
Yeah, that's from one of our dogs.
Be good, you two. Be good.
Mennään tänne. Onks tää sama paikka? Aloitetaan siitä. Oi, iso paikka. Mutta ei täällä paljon pysty tekemään. Siistit mestot kyllä. Tuonne. Ei jotain peilihommaa, ei please. Ihan totta. Pitääkö tää juosta läpi? Onneksi se aika nopea juoksemaan. Missä ne peilit on? Ei ihan totta, ei tämmöstä olisi tarvinnut tehdä. Mistä sä tiesit, mistä pitää juosta? Ei voi olla totta. Ihan turhaa. Hetkinen.
That can't be me.
Niin se on tää paikka tää, joo. Sitten...
Howie Lee.
This woman says she's...
That guy sure gets around.
No luulis nyt pystyvän yhdistämään, että ne on sama henkilö. Selvä. Täällä nyt on mitään muuta. Tää vaan on.
It's a killer, I kid you not. Only 35 thou. Yeah, red, orange, blue, puke green, any color you want. Just give me 24 to hose the graffiti off. Just kidding. Ask for the man, Crazy Legs Larry. Toodaloo. Admiring that bishy cat, ain't you? I don't blame you. It's a classic ride in a deluxe sport package. It'll push 125 without so much as a shake. Of course, you Gotta find the road for it.
That's always the problem.
Crazy Legs, Larry Hirsch. Pleased to meet you.
Ray McCoy.
You can call me Crazy, you can call me Larry. You can even call me Crazy Legs Larry. But don't call me if you don't think a hot set of wheels ain't necessary.
Okay.
The Bishi's exceptional. Mechanical is Pacific Rim flawless, as usual. But they also save some of the classic styling of the old GM days.
Looks like a piece of work.
Forget those fibroplast Filipino heaps everyone's driving around. This is real. Just feast your eyes on this. You see it? You see it? That's actual chrome, the real stuff. They saved a couple hundred sheets of Tijuana chrome from before the war. It's completely legal and everything. Beautiful, isn't it?
I don't think I've ever seen it before.
And you probably won't ever see it again unless you steal this puppy. And honestly, no. Frankly, I gotta tell you, it's got your name written all over it. Ray McCovey.
McCoy.
Take a couple letters.
I'll have to think about it.
But don't think too long or too hard about it, Roy. It's liable to be gonzo by the time you come back.
Gotcha. You sell a black sedan a few daes ago?
Family-type cars ain't my specialty. I can hook you up, though, if that's really what you want.
You sold this to a Blake Williams. I've seen the registration.
Oh, that sedan.
Blake Williams is a fake name.
You just never know about some people.
Did you forget to run a credit check?
He paid cash.
And people come in here and buy cars with cash every day.
In this neighborhood, every hour's more like it. Then again, I do have the best selection in town.
What'd this guy look like?
Nothing special. Beard, dark hair, had these eyes, kinda...
Piercing?
Yeah, pretty scary. But heck, I never turn away a customer.
I hope you got paperwork for all these vehicles.
Are we kids or what, Ray? You're talking to Crazy Legs Larry Hirsch here.
I take that as a yes?
You can take it any way you want. Just don't take it for a test drive in the 4th sector.
I hope you got paperwork for all these vehicles.
I
take that as...
You can take it.
Voiko täällä tehdä mitään?
Hey, keep your paws off that, Ray.
Tästä pääsee tänne. Mutta hei. Tallenna tohon. Voinko mä vetää aseen?
Ray, I don't have any cash in the house. Honest, you can pat me down if you want.
I'm a cop.
Heck, if you wanted a better deal on the caddy, all you had to do was say so.
Ei voi ampua.
Unfortunately, I got a stigma about weapons, so from here on...
Oi, mikä toi on Dodge Viperi?
Locked. That sucks.
Häh?
Locked.
Herra McCoy, sulle ei ole kyllä mitään makua näihin asioihin. No, eikö tässä nyt ole sitten muuta? Selvä, menemme eteenpäin.
Be good, you...
Nyt ollaan täällä, joo, mennään täällä. Tää silmäni näkevätkään.
I remember early Q used to call himself a humanitarian because he'd recruit orphans for a sex club, then donate a percentage of their salary to his favorite animal propagation lab. Yeah, he was a real piece of work. Hey, Hanoi, where's Early?
Off-world fat farm.
You can do better than that.
No, it's true. Mr. Q sent me a bid just yesterday. Getting a hell of a tan he is.
Oho.
Let me tell you what I want, and maybe I'll impress you. Let me tell you...
No olipa turhaa.
Early's waiting on...
Sod off. You've got no appointment and you've got no warrant.
Tässä ei varmaan hyvä heilu, jos mä koitan tonne.
Sod off. You've got no...
Aha. Pitää keksiä jotain muuta.
This here's reserved for VIPs.
But that's my name, Vic.
You're a real cute boy, oh.
Jaa, ei se ollutkaan se. Ihan mun juttu. No niin, hei, täällä on tää. Täällä ei pääse mihinkään.
Hey, man.
You're that cat from How He Leaves. McCoy, right? We keep bumping into each other. You want an autograph? I know you ain't heard me yet, but Gordo Frizz's autograph's gonna be worth a pile of chinion someday.
I'll hold my breath. I'm gonna ask you a few questions.
Man, don't you got anything better to do than hassle innocent people at their place of work? Make it snappy, okay?
I really appreciate your patience. You know the chef at Howie's?
That big, flabby guy? Never seen him before.
You were hanging around right when he took off.
Pure coincidence. You are one hell of a suspicious cat, McCoy. Kick back, relax, watch my show. Take a little break from your boring existence.
Meneekö jätkä vetää nyt jonkun shown sitten?
Hey, is everybody having a good time tonight? What does a marriage and a tornado have in common? First, there's a lot of sucking and blowing, and then you lose your house. You know what my first wife's nickname was? Twister. The doctor calls up his patient. I got bad news and I got worse news. The bad news is you only got 24 hours to live. The patient says, what could be worse than that? The doctor says, I've been trying to reach you since yesterday. Guess what happens to a replicant who does his job really well? Early retirement, baby. I see we got a celebrity in the audience. Can I get a spot, please? That's right. It's one of the boys from the local Blade Runner unit. One of the LPD's finest, Ray McCoy. Let's give a big hand for Rep Detect McCoy. He's protecting us poor slobs, ladies and gentlemen. He even thinks you're a replicant. He can waste you right where you stand. Nice job, eh, detective?
It doesn't quite work that way.
Doesn't, eh? What if I pretended to be a replicant?
That just an excuse for your lousy act, Gordo?
That snake dancer that
Se oli ensimmäinen hyvä vitsi.
She was a rep, and her picture's gonna be on every front page tomorrow.
Too bad she'll never read it.
How are you sure someone's a rep, detective?
There's a test.
Test? What replicant's gonna sit still for a test?
If I'm trying to question someone and he runs, that's a pretty good sign.
Could be a pretty good sign that you need to bathe more often.
Jaha. Mites tässä nyt päästään perään sitten? Jaha.
Do what you gotta do, McCoy. If you gotta shoot, that's cool.
Mitä?
He went down too easy. Just one shot. I got the cold cut boys down here, and they performed the bone marrow on him.
No, sehän meni hyvin. Voi helvetti. Joo. Täällä ei tuhlata enempää aikaa.
Hey man.
You want to go? Man,
I really know that you were...
No niin. Tehän tässä pitää toimia
do what
oikein.
you gotta do, McCoy. If you gotta shoot, that's cool.
En mä sua ammu.
Come on, McCoy. Why don't you make me famous?
Get off it. You're no replicant.
How do you know? I could be a martyr for the cause, baby.
Every rep I've ever seen wants to live, not die, pal.
What are you, an expert?
I've been around. You may not be a rep, but you're a damn rep sympathizer for sure. Now we're gonna take a little ride downtown.
Yeah? And what? You'll put me on that Voight Kampf machine? My 15 minutes of fame, baby. It ain't as good as being gunned down in the street, but what the hell?
You keeping busy, pal?
Show's over!
You look right at home. You keeping busy?
Please leave.
Miten ne antoi samaan selliin laittaa? Tuolla on vielä miekkakin selässä ja...
Roof. Laboratory.
Lyödäänkö veto, ettei ole paikalla? No ei ollut niin.
Mainframe and shooting range.
Jotain uutta.
Another retirement in the 4th sector today as a Blade Runner shot an alleged replicant in the middle of a crowded street. Lieutenant Edison Gusa, supervisor of the LPD's Rep DTEC unit, had this to say.
It was a good, clean takedown. The public should thank us for retiring these skin jobs before they get into any real trouble. You want to get that thing out of my face before it ends up shooting film where the sun don't shine?
Uploading. Down. Clue.
Ei ollut mitään. Täällä jotain uusia juttuja. Ei. Mihin sitten pitäisi mennä? Pomo on aina hukassa ja... Tää on vähän tämmöistä hakemista aina. Ei. Mä menen takas tonne. Täällä ei pääse mihinkään. Hei, tuolla on joku.
Damn.
Tää. Mikä se oli olevinaan? Mikä se on? Ui. Näyttää kun tuolla olisi joku iso tabasko kädessä.
Hurley's waiting on me.
Sod off.
Let me tell you.
Nyt se meni istua sinne. Niin kuin toi. Käännä selkänsä kai. Oi.
What's your name? Hurley, how's it hanging?
Big, slick, and hard as a brick. How's yours, General?
Your man gave me a hard time out there.
I like Hanoi, but I can't deny his sphincter's a little tight.
What's on tap tonight?
Classy shows all evening, General. You're going to be able to cut diamonds down there. Oh, your money back.
Hey, early.
I'm working right now, General. Ask me later.
Tää, siinäkö se nyt oli sitten?
Early's waiting. How old are you?
Sod off.
Mä ajattelin, että mä pääsen sinne, kun se ei kato. No joo. Mitäs me löydettiin joku?
Hello, it's JF.
The car was registered to a Blake Williams. I couldn't tell who was winning and I didn't much care. Chess was a little... I recognized the logo on the envelope. It was definitely Runsitter's animal sales, but I didn't expect to find hundreds of chinion inside.
That nutty broad who runs Kingston Kitchen. She's all...
Ai niin. Pitää mennä sinne. Mikä tää oli? Kingston Kitcheniin.
Mia and Murray tell me you're using cheese in your stew. Real cheese.
Them old buzzards. What they know?
I could take a sample of that stew you're cooking back to the lab and have it tested.
Why you pick on Mama Isabella? I never do you no harm.
Where'd you get it?
My sister. She got connections.
Where can I find her?
She back in Jamaica, man. Far away from here. She send me cheese once, maybe twice a month. You know, funny thing you asking about the cheese. Last week, this ugly little man he run by, grab whole box of empty takeout cartons right off the counter. Police next door, they just laugh. Say the guy not be so happy when he opened them cartons.
What's that have to do with the cheese?
Cheese hidden in that box, man. Keeping it safe till I cook up a new batch. So how could I tell police to bring back box? They find cheese, they shut me down.
This guy who robbed you, what did he look like?
Short, real short. Bad clothes, colors way too bright. Funny bow tie. Maybe you look for this ugly little thief, yeah? I'm thinking you not really care about the cheese.
You're right, but I still think you ought to get yourself a different secret ingredient.
Bet, man, that cheese been nothing but trouble for Mama Isabella.
Thanks for your time.
Se kuvaili sitä, mutta en mä oikein hiffannut, ketä se mahtaisi tarkoittaa.
Locked.
Jaha, sekin mennyt kiinni jo. Täältä oli se kirjekuori, niin mä ajattelin, että tonne olisi päässyt. Ei sit vissiin. Tiedätkö sä jotain?
Any luck finding more of that dragonfly jewelry?
Oh, see, I was right. Piece you showed me was part of a collection bought for a nightclub in 4th sector.
You know the name of the nightclub owner?
No, senor. But my friend, he says the man is not selling.
Thanks for your help. How's business?
Good. Holidays coming.
Yeah.
Selvä. Eli yökerhon omistaja. Onko se sitten se? Ketä ei kiinnostanut jutella.
You buy some jewelry at an auction recently? Real old, elite stuff?
Who's asking? You ain't for robbery and homicide.
No, sir.
Those pieces ain't hot. I got the papers to prove it. I picked them up at legitimate auction. Cost me nearly a pound of flesh, too.
You give this stuff to a girlfriend early?
You kidding? I ain't that stupid. No. I was letting one of my dancers use the stuff in her act. Kind of a tribute to the ancient swamp land, you know what I mean?
Which dancer?
Heck, you know. She's going on. She's one of my biggest earners, too. She ain't in trouble now, is she?
Not yet.
Good. Didn't want to slaughter the goose that lays them golden eggs.
Hey, Early.
I'm working right now, General.
What's your name? Early's what? Sawed off.
Jaa, lensi ulos. Joo, mitäs nyt? No. Ihan kusimulkku se pomo. Kävelee kuitenkin jossain, pitää vaan osua oikeaan paikkaan oikeaan aikaan. Jaha. Eikä se ole kun taas käydä läpi näitä. Täällä me ei hirveästi tutkittu. Voisiko täällä olla? Mitä täällä on? Tänne mä en mennyt missään vaiheessa. Jaa. Se oli
Yes?
I'm looking for J.F. Sebastian.
That's me.
McCoy, LPD. You had a break-in?
I don't think I called anyone.
I was already here. I was chasing one of the perpetrators.
Well, everything's all right now. I'm pretty sure I can handle it.
You may think you can, but believe me, you can't. Better if I check it out.
Well, if you insist. I don't think they took anything. I don't really have anything here of any value.
You work for Tyrell Corporation?
Yes, sir. I'm one of the principal design engineers for Dr. Tyrell. He's a very nice man. You know, he even fronted me the money to buy this building. It's a landmark, you know. You really should see the front edifice. They put some amazing detail into it.
You feeling all right?
Oh, sure. I'm fine.
You wouldn't be hiding anybody, would you?
No, sir. There's nobody here but me and my friends.
What friends?
No noi.
Good evening, JF.
Evening, General. See? I make friends.
He almost looks real.
He's plenty real enough for me. And real good company, too.
Look, I gotta check the premises again. Maybe they left something behind.
Well, if you want to take a look, go on ahead. I can't stop you. But please be careful in my lab.
You got it.
Tossa on jotain. Ei ollutkaan.
It was some kind of freakish toy. Reptech.
Ja... Ei kauhean hyvässä kunnossa toi kämppä. Onks täällä jotain jossain? Tässä, onks tuolla jotain? Hei, mites katolla? Ei mitään. Oi. Onks täällä nyt jotain?
More useless junk.
Mitäs tässä nyt? Kauhea labyrintti.
It was some rep. You know the design subcons down on the row, Miraji and Chu?
I've heard of them, but I've never seen them. I don't go in for the parties and stuff, and I never go down to the row.
You ever work with a Dr. Eisenduller?
We're in different fields. I'm in basic biogenetic design, and he works on the practical application of off-world physics. He seems to be a very nice man.
Who happens to be dead.
Dead?
He was murdered, probably by a replicant.
But replicants aren't allowed on Terra.
But they're here, nonetheless. And who do you think they'll start looking for next? How well do you know Dr. Tyrell?
Oh, I'm not sure anyone really knows him. But I can tell you this, he's a great man, and a brilliant genetic designer. Dr. Tyrell and I play chess every week. I've only beaten him once.
You're in the middle of a game right now?
Uh-huh. You play?
I don't have the patience for chess.
You play with Dr. Tyrell, you learn something new every time.
Such as?
Every single move must be taken very seriously. Otherwise, you've lost before you've even begun.
What do you think the deal was with Runsiter and the twins?
Deal? I don't think I understand.
Runsiter was paying the twins for something. I saw the cash hidden inside a statue.
How would I know?
Come on, Sebastian.
Toi
I heard you on the
teleporttaa
machine. You guys
koko
are
ajan
buddies,
tuolta.
right?
There were rumors that the twins were selling some of the animal
porkkanainen.
prototypes to him.
You think that had something to do with their being fired?
Dr. Tyrell doesn't like anyone going around behind his back.
So, Tyrell would really be pissed if he knew Luther and Lance were helping renegade replicants.
You're a Blade Runner, aren't you?
Bingo.
But you said you were here about the burglary.
The guys who broke in might be replicants.
What in the world would a replicant want from me?
You worked on the Nexus 6 series, didn't you?
Just a little bit.
Would you say that the 6s are smarter than the old 4s and 5s?
They're supposed to be. Stronger and more agile, too.
So, maybe they want to learn more about themselves. Maybe they want to pick your brain about their brains.
I think you should leave now, Mr. McCoy.
Jaha.
Got the straight scoop for me, or what?
I think you should leave now, Mr.
Jaha, etkö kerro enempää? Minä käyn vielä täällä, hetkinen. Mä ajattelin, että olisi tullut jotain uutta. No mitä opimme äskeisestä? Eipä oikeastaan mitään. Tai mä ainakaan.
Lock.
Olisiko täällä jotain uutta? Jaa, se on vielä päällä.
I've gotten all I can.
No niin, nyt saisi tapahtua jotain jännää kyllä. Ai mitäs nyt? On vähän tippunut kärryiltä tässä nyt.
You got an appointment this time?
Nope.
So why you here?
So, anyone else explode around here lately?
I eat any more of that cafeteria food, my stomach's liable to. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave, sir.
You gonna throw me out?
If need be.
So, anyone else?
I eat it. I'm gonna have...
You gonna throw...
If need...
Jaa, mua ei enää haluta tänne. Tässä on jotain hämärää. Tuolla oltiin äsken. Apua. Chinatown.
Pour me one.
Just
one. Thanks for your... How's business?
Good.
Yeah.
Mitäs ehmettiä nyt taas? Mitä sä teet, jos sä et oo töissä? Ihan kasuaalisti tässä on. No, perkele se vahtii mua.
Hey, early.
I'm working right now, Jen.
Tääkö mun kertoa sulle mitä
What's your pleasure, sir?
työ
The
on?
highest octane.
One Venus flytrap coming up.
What's the green?
Neptune's Nip. I think you'll enjoy it, sir.
Hit me again. You pick the color.
2 and 10, 10 and 2.
Why is it called that?
Let's just say it's a love potion.
Hit me again. You pick the color. Why is it called that?
All singing and performing the sacred and that most dance of the ancient swamp.
Let's just say it's a love potion.
Pitikö ton kanssa höpistä, että se triggeröi jotain?
Look, but don't touch.
Ui helvetti. Jaha. Nyt täällä on kaikki kadonnut. Musta tuntuu, että tallennetaan. Jaha. Nyt jotain jännitystä tähän. Se ei oo totta. Mikä järki tässä nyt oli? Ahaa, tännekin pääsee, no niin.
That's strange. I didn't hear a knock.
I just wanted to say, wow, you were awe-inspiring.
Well, thank you very much, Mr.
McCoy. Ray McCoy.
Is there something I can do for you, Mr. McCoy?
That's such an unusual belt. Is it antique?
They say it's from the last century. Those little creatures have always been my favorites.
Dragonflies?
Yes. And the whole class that contains them.
Tell you the truth, I'm from the LPD. I'd like to ask you a few questions if I could.
Is this about early Q? Because I could tell you.
Did any other pieces come with the belt?
I'm sure I don't know what you mean.
There's a little test I'd like you to take.
Do you think I'm a replicant? Is that what this is about? If it's early Q, I'll help you any way you want.
Not exactly.
This is insane. I have a family, a daughter, for heaven's sake. Look, I'm willing to testify against early Q. A replicant wouldn't do that, would it?
A replicant doesn't necessarily care about what happens to another replicant.
Then you must be a replicant.
I'm sure I'm not.
How do you know you're not a replicant? Did you ever take that test yourself?
Sure I did. Long time ago.
Don't replicants go around with false memories? Maybe somewhere along the line you killed a human, took his place, and your superiors don't even know about it.
Interesting idea. But I'm still gonna give you the test.
No niin.
Reaction time is a factor in this, so where do you live?
I don't see why you need to know that.
What do you do for a living?
That's a stupid question.
Just calibrating the machine.
So the test hasn't started yet?
Not yet. What's your name?
Dectora?
Just Dectora?
Yes.
Otetaan tossa nyt sopivasti kalibrointia.
For your anniversary, your spouse gives you a real goldfish.
I cherish it, of course. I've never had a fish. Only insects. But fish can be beautiful too.
How old are you?
35.
vanhempi kuin minä.
It's the first day of school and the teacher calls on you.
I do my best to answer the question.
Are you taking any drugs?
Absolutely not. Do you think all dancers are drug addicts?
A teacher calls you stupid in front of the rest of the class.
I'd stand up to him.
What's the most embarrassing thing that ever happened to you?
Probably this test.
No, seriously.
Yes, seriously. Are we finished?
Almost. Like my briefcase? Department issue. Baby hide. 100% genuine human baby hide.
That's horrible.
Mitäs nyt?
Positive result. Subject is human. Test terminated.
Mihin se... Onks tässä jotain? Perään. Jaa no, ehkä se vaan juoksi pois. Tai sitten kohta se tulee turpaa. Tuskin tuolla on mitään. Katsotaan nyt varmuudeksi.
Early's waiting.
Joo. No, ulos oli lähdössä kuitenkin. Tää on vähän kyllä tällainen tylsähkö vaihe tässä pelissä. Ympäriinsä juoksentelua ja ihmettelyä. Mä käyn tuolla vielä katsomassa. Ei oo mitään. Aha.
You're sick, Lucy.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Father told me to watch out for you.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
Have you always lived on Terra?
Yes.
I always dreamed Terra would be so special and beautiful. Birds and flowers and trees and blue water, like on the video. So different from everything on, well, where I was.
Why'd they kill Runsitter's animals?
I didn't want them to. But Father, he was so angry. And Sadiq said Mr. Runsitter deserved it for treating me that way. It's so funny. I'm worth less than those animals. I guess I should hate them, but I don't.
So, all the animals were real?
Mr. Runsitter also used to buy some of the others.
Artificial.
He used to tell me that he was protected, that they came from somebody close to the source.
Who else was there that night?
Father and Uncle Zubin.
Can you take me to your father?
I don't think he'd like that. I don't know where he is, anyway.
Come with me. I've got a test I want you to take.
Help! Help!
Jaha.
He tried to touch me!
Se perusku. Yritän lähestyä naista.
This a troublemaker? Put your hands on top of your head.
That's right. Ray McCoy, Rep DTEC, BR 61661.
Never heard of you.
Se Donitsi.
I report to Lieutenant Guza. Call him.
I work for you? Let's go.
Where's your squad car?
Shut your mouth.
Which precinct are we going to?
I'll tell you which one.
Tää. Oh. Donitsi.
This was no precinct house I'd ever been in, and I thought I'd been in them all. The grunt to my right had the beefy harness bull look down pat, and his twitchy partner in the suit looked like he was just itching to chainsaw a couple of kneecaps.
Ei se
Other
ole
than
Donitsi.
that, Everything was hunky-dory.
Impersonating a police officer, huh? I guess the new Nexus models are a little more creative than the old ones.
I'm a Blade Runner. You don't believe me? Call Lieutenant Guza.
There ain't no Guza in the LPD.
Unless I've been walking around in a dream, there is.
That's what always bugs me. Yeah, the fact that these skin jobs always gotta live someone else's life.
No shit.
Just make the call, damn it.
You're just a piece of shit rep with memory implants of this Guza guy, you understand?
That's impossible.
Rep ain't sounding so creative now, huh?
You want to avoid conf me? Be my guest.
Oh, very good. Very good. Very convincing. Where you been hiding? The Kippo? Gregorian bring you in? Who else is working that side of the pool these days?
I don't know what you're talking about.
What about that bastard selling all that stuff downtown?
Hey, shut your trap. I'll tell you something, McCoy. I don't even care how you go out. But I know you can feel pain. And on that account, I'm your man, see? You tell me about everyone you met through cars, and I'll guarantee you we'll go real easy.
Your breath smells like you wiped your ass with your teeth.
You're gonna wish you was neck-deep in an off-world reactor vessel by the time I get through with you. Fire up the chair, Holly. You know what I'm gonna come back as in my next life? A priest. There's something holy about how good I am at this.
Freeze! Don't even go for it!
Just joo.
You got any idea how glad I am to see you?
No time for chit-chat, Slim. You want to save your ass, we gotta blow this joint right now.
Oho. No mikäs tää oli?
Locked. I'd seen chairs like this one before, and not just in my recurring dental nightmares. It was an old-time LPD tortuous, but most cops knew it hadn't totally disappeared.
Ei nyt jumitota tollasia. Nämä porrasanimaatiot on niin hitaita.
What the hell took you so long?
No mä kävin kattoo vähän tuolia.
Good thing you made your entrance when you did. They must have been phony cops hired by the reps for protection.
Cops, yes. Phony, no. I remembered Baker. He used to be an SID expert on coercive technique until he was fired from the force a couple years ago.
A mercenary?
Bingo.
He won't have to worry about getting paid no more.
That girl, the one from the arcade, she's one of them.
You sure? I didn't get a chance to put her on the machine.
I've been sure since I heard about all those dead animals in Runster's shop. You should have whacked her when you had the chance.
Yeah, right in front of all the other children in the arcade. That would have been great publicity.
I bet she's still there, Slim. You coming or not?
Right behind you.
Just follow my lead, Slim.
There's civilians all over the place.
Yeah, they move pretty fast, don't they?
I'll take care of it. You just cover the exit.
Who's giving the orders around here?
This one's mine, Steele. I tracked it, I get the kill.
About time you strapped on some balls, Slim. Go for it.
Mitä? Tännekö mun pitää mennä? Joo. No ei se mitään. Aha! Hei! Pitääkö mun ampua toi? No! Juokse nopeammin, McCoy. Ehkä.
What a waste.
Ei ehkä ollut tarkoitus, ei helvetti.
Commerce is our business.
Unless Tyrell can design a faster brain processor, I'm gonna get pretty damn bored with this gig.
You don't feel bad about juicing a little girl?
She was an it, Slim. Don't you forget that. Let's go find your spinner and report in. Maybe Goose has got some answers about those guys who grabbed you up.
It's around here somewhere.
Where'd you park it?
I'm telling you, it was right here. Damn thing must have been stolen.
Maybe you're living in an alternate reality, Slim.
Attention all units. All points bulletin has been issued for Ray McCoy, formerly VR61661. Confirmed one civilian kill. Ezo, considered armed and dangerous.
What the hell is that?
Maybe they just want to bring you in for questioning.
I didn't kill Ezo.
Maybe they think you're not what you think you are.
Are you saying I'm a rep? Come off it.
The look on your face after that last one? The minute you start to feel something for skin jobs, you're in big trouble.
Maybe I just got too much empathy.
In all the wrong places.
You want to put me on the machine?
Hey, I don't want anything, Slim. You're the one they want.
Detective Steele, VR61354, report to headquarters immediately. Code blue.
What are you going to do? Take me in?
No matter what they say, you're not on my list yet, Slim. You know what that means. And there's no use juicing you if I can't make some honest chinion off it, you know?
I never appreciated your baser instincts so much.
Uza must have messed up somehow. I'll check it out, see what's going on, and then... we'll be meeting again, Slim. You can bank on it.
You got a deal.
And get cracking before I change my mind.
Mitä tää? Jaha.
Good God.
Mut mitä kai se oli tarkoitus ampua se 14-vuotias, mut jos ei se ollut ihminen, niin sama patua.
Geek, hoodlum, dork, freak.
There is someone at the door.
Speak.
I have a return package for Mr. Luther Lance.
A return? From where?
Emil Runsiter.
Maybe one of the chimps blew a gasket and tried to bugger him. They're not available. Come back later. I told you those strains were unstable. Runsiter must have discovered the fakes. Relax. Runsiter's a simp. Not even old man Tyrell could have spotted those beauties.
20th century like a real drug man.
Listen here. Piss do you think you are? Blasting in here like a couple of goddamn cowboys.
Gentlemen, take a moment to evaluate your situation.
Look, there's very little to steal here. If you can haul out one of the statues, be our guest.
We look like thieves to you, man?
No. You look like a couple of goddamn...
Take a good, long look.
Aha! Just the people we were hoping to see, right, Lance? Huh? Nexus 6. And you came to us.
Return to you, my brothers, to ask your help.
Unfortunately, we don't work for the Tyrell Corporation anymore.
You've been continuing your research, I trust.
Yeah, of course. Something drives us on.
The common bond. Can you have greater miracles than these? Brothers, my brothers, take a good, long look.
Oh my God.
Well now, shall we begin?
You wake up one day and find it's all been a dream, or you wake up and discover you've been asleep all the time and the nightmare is real. I didn't know what it was. I didn't know who I was, a cop dangling on the short end of the stick, or a rep whose memory banks had run out. One thing I was sure of was that I didn't kill Ezo. That I know I experienced. And this misinformation, maybe it was the key to everything that was happening. Maybe there was a lot more than what met my eye. All I had to do was stay alive long enough to find out.
Jaa. Kai se siinä silleen sitten meni, että... Mut mä luulen, että nyt on taas pelattu tarpeeksi. Näemme seuraavassa jaksossa. Pysykää tervein. Heippa!